I don't think the point of prayer is to be extraordinary. It's simply to talk to God and to pour out our hearts to Him and to share in His concerns. When we were in the worst of the war years in Guatemala, in Tektitek, every day I would say to myself, is this going to be our last? Will this be the day that guerrillas come and carry us off or shoot us or something like that? And one day, we got up one morning and we opened up the house for the clinic. A friend came running out from town, and she said, oh, wasn't it awful what happened last night? We said, what happened? They said, well, don't you know? Well, the guerrillas came and they took over the town and they forced everybody to get out of bed and to come to the town square and to listen to them give speeches about how horrible the North Americans are and how you can't trust the North Americans and they're very dangerous and all that kind of thing. I went downtown after that, and sure enough, there they had a big banner across the town hall saying that the North Americans are not to be trusted, they're very dangerous. We were the only people, it turned out, who had not been awakened. We had slept through it. Elenore mentioned in a letter to a friend in upstate New York what happened. And the friend wrote back and said, well, tell me the exact date on which that occurred. Now, letters at that time to go from Tektitek up to New York State, it took about 6 weeks. And then she sends another letter back to us, and it takes 6 weeks. And she said in that letter, she said, I looked in my Bible and I saw that I had put a date, that date, in my Bible by Psalm 4:8, that on that night I was praying for you. Psalm 4:8, which says, in peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. How is it that that works? And why does God do things in that way? That somebody 1,500 miles away or whatever will sense the Spirit of God saying in them, pray this verse for that person. And we laid down and slept in peace that night, our whole family. I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's meant so much to me that God would take an interest in us. It's extraordinary. It's mind-blowing, truly. And it should stand us as a testimony that in the quietness of reading the scriptures and processing it and responding to God, that God can and does speak. That's the reality of knowing God and relating to Him.